Alright. So initially thought it was your power steering pump. Excuse me. I thought it was the oil pan. When I crawled up under here and took a look, let me show you something. So that's your oil pan right there. And it's wet all the way around it, which of course I could have resealed, but it looked good. I didn't want to bother stuff and charge you more. So, like I say, it looks like the oil pan. So I tightened up the bolts and some of them took a little spin. So that could be part of the issue because I noticed all the moisture is at the oil pan, not above it. It's pretty dry above it. So I wouldn't call it from up there. Now, as I was tightening up the oil pan, my gun was shooting a light up here. And when I seen that, I realized, oh shit. So power steering pump, which isn't really a part of the engine, is wet. And then up above it, if you can see that plate right there, that plate looks a little wet. I'm gonna try and zoom in on it and get it. Let's see, yeah. So that plate looks a little wet as well. So I would want to reseal that, along with changing out this power steering pump, and the hose behind it is sort of wet, but it's probably coming from that rusty ass fitting right there. It could be bad there and leaking on the hose, and if you want to end this situation, then that's probably where I'd begin it, by changing that and that seal above it, which is, I think, just silicone, which is not a big deal for me. Other than that, I do see if I can get over here to them, there's some seals back here for the axle. I'll get to it better here. Yeah, so you see how wet it is around there? I want to clean that up too. So I would probably replace the axle seals on both sides. Let's see, can I get over here? This side's not too bad, but on both sides of it, I'd probably change that because it's the only place I'm seeing moisture down there as well. Other than that, car's pretty good. So, yeah. That's where your leaks are coming from right now, though. It's not really the engine. I could reseal that oil pan, but it's not really the engine. It's more the parts around the engine at this point.